Good evening, delivery family. Welcome back to our channel. I'm Kevin. This is my lovely wife.
Leah.
And today we have three quick topics we wanted to touch on. The first being how our challenge is going this week so far. All right, so this is day 2 of our challenge. We had a pretty good, successful day yesterday.
Yes.
$177, right? We worked from 11 to about 6.
Yep.
Today we dropped our daughter off at school and worked until 3:15, and we hit our $150 goal. So we're continuing our challenge again this whole week, all the way to Wednesday of next week. Okay, so that's how our challenge is going. Hopefully, if you're doing the challenge along with us, it's going well, and hopefully you're having a lot of success. Reminder, this is our second point. This is a big week when it comes to people and their grocery shopping. So a lot of people have a big holiday coming up this weekend.
Easter.
Yep. And so they're getting ready for that. And we already noticed it today with some of the products that were being purchased. We saw ham and some of the other things that people do on big family gathering days.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that they're planning to feed a lot of people.
Yeah. A lot of good job on doing BOGOs throughout the week for those who are shopping at the Publix. Leah changed her title, your information on the greeting. How'd that go for you, think?
I think it's okay. I think people I changed my custom greeting to talk about BOGOs at Publix specifically, and for people to let me know if they do want the BOGOs, because a lot of times they'll put just like a quantity of 1 or 2 when they really wanted like the 3 or 4 BOGOs that they get. And so I changed it to, let them know that if there's any that they want to do, to let me know. And that way I can have the okay from them to purchase them, because you can't increase quantity without first checking with the customer.
Yeah.
So I think it's okay. I think some people are a little confused as to why I'm sending it, but I think, I don't know, I gotta use it a little bit more and see how it's going.
So that was an adjustment that she just made, and I think it's going to go a lot better, a lot smoother, so we don't make any customers mad by not getting the BOGO that they thought they ordered when they didn't order. Okay, we also, Leah did have one interesting thing happen today, and I'm surprising her with this. So she had an order from Walgreens that we got there, and what happened to the order, and how did you handle it?
They didn't have, the people ordered one item. Actually, they wanted 3 of one specific item. And the store didn't have it. And they didn't have anything like, oh, this would be a fine replacement for that. So I had to eventually cancel the order because there just wasn't what they wanted. And with Instacart, you can't just cancel after you started shopping. You have to contact support and have them cancel it for you. So I had to sit wait on hold with support to get them to cancel it, even though they did it fairly quickly this time.
This time they did. I'll give them a little credit for that.
Yeah, they picked up real fast.
What's a positive, though, about dealing with it the right way?
Positive is that we still get paid for the batch pay, so what Instacart would have paid us. We don't get any customer tips, obviously, because we didn't get the item, but we still got a little bit for that one instead of just flat out nothing.
When we were in the progress of learning, didn't we have one where we canceled because we didn't know any better? Or I don't know, it feels like there was one time where we got like booted off the app for 24 hours or something.
Yeah, that was a big mess up on my side. But we're not going to discuss that.
Yeah, we'll discuss that right now. But things happen, so do it the right way, and then you'll get reimbursed for your time, at least a little bit of the time. Unfortunately, you have to get on chat, but that's okay. Okay, and then our last thing we want to mention today is we ran into a guy that we see a lot around our area here, and he works the app called Shipt, SHIPT, I believe. Leah signed up for the app. I never did sign up for it because Instacart, Spark, and all these other ones keep us so busy. So I asked him, I said, well, how do you like to do it? And the guy's name was Charles, if I didn't mention that. And he proceeded to tell us, and I want Leah to give you the rundown of kind of the highlights of what he told us about Shipt and he seems to really like it a lot because we see him all the time.
Yeah, so the thing that I liked that he mentioned was that once you're established on Shipped, people can actually, when they make their orders, they can request you as their shopper. So you can create a rapport with people and shop for them, and that will keep you busy with their orders. The other thing he mentioned was that it takes a little while to get established, just like with anything else. I mean, Walmart and Spark with our shopping and stuff took a while to get
Right.
established. But he said that the first 10 orders, like non-negotiable, have to be perfect, or else they're not gonna like give you any more orders. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's what he said. And then he said, kind of like Instacart, your first 50 to 100 orders are kind of your main like baseline learning how to do things, and then after that, then they really start giving you better orders and more orders. So it's similar. It sounded similar to Instacart for me, other than I don't think they're quite as busy, and I don't. Uh, Instacart, of course, you can't choose who shops for you.
right.
But it sounded like an interesting thing, If we had time and wanted to do that, I don't think we'd have a problem doing it. But yeah, it was interesting to talk to him. We haven't really talked to other shoppers in our area, so
Well, trying to get out of our comfort zone, anyways.
I know.
Learn people's names and things like
Oh, and
that.
it was early, so there's like nobody there.
There was nobody
Usually,
there.
like especially the popular like bread aisle and dairy aisle and chip aisle and stuff like that. There's a million people, so it's like just you don't talk to people.
I did appreciate one other point that Charles made. He said that in the first 10, like you were saying, if you have bad ones, you're probably going to get booted out of that thing. And he said one guy signed up and he was late on 2 out of the first 10 orders, and that was it.
Yeah.
So you don't want to mess up on that one. So
yeah, you want to dedicate if you're gonna decide to learn how to do Shipped, then dedicate your time to them, whether they're crappy, low-paying orders or not. Just do it, and get those out of the way. It's kind of how we were with Instacart because we took some really bad orders along the way in our first like 100 deliveries.
Yeah, we should probably do a video on that sometime and tell you about the journey I'm getting up to. We're now platinum or diamond, I don't know, whatever the top is on Instacart. And we finally have just 5-star ratings, which is pretty impressive too.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I was really surprised by that the other day. Usually, that's not something you see very often.
No. So we're pretty happy with that. All right, so that's all we have for our topics for tonight. We hope that everybody's doing well. We hope that you have a great Tuesday and that you make good money. Remember, stay within that zone and don't chase the money, and do one positive thing for somebody else. And we'll see y'all soon.